I'm with Hannah Jeffery, who works for Cushman and Wakefield, a commercial real estate consultant. You've been heavily involved in the research for the Silk Road report.
Yes.
Could you tell me what the key findings were?
So Cushman and Wakefield have worked with our Beijing and Mumbai offices in India and China to conduct a bespoke piece of market research for Cityscape Dubai. And what we've done is we looked at two types of groups of people. The first is Chinese and Indian occupiers who are already in Dubai, and the second is Chinese and Indian occupiers who are considering a potential move to Dubai. And what we've done is look at it from an occupier perspective as to what are the key implications and problems and benefits that Dubai offers them as a commercial occupier tenant.
And what were some of the things that they said about Dubai?
For the tenants that are already in Dubai, the main finding is that Dubai is still the predominant business hub for the Middle East. In terms of a location to pick, Dubai is number one choice. It offers the best quality space. However, a number of the offices that come over will start off with a satellite office, which is a much smaller group of people, and from that expand as and when business uncertainty becomes less prominent in the economic environment. For occupiers who aren't yet based here, Dubai again is still the focus for their regional expansion plans. However, there are some concerns over particularly the pricing and affordability of office space in this market.
Do people still think it's expensive then? Because surely the oversupply would mean that prices are coming down.
There's very much, one of the key findings of our report is there is a perception that Dubai is still the Dubai of 2008 rather than the Dubai of 2010. So a lot of the problems voiced by people who aren't here are things like poor traffic, poor parking, lack of availability, high rents, when actually the Dubai of 2010 is a very different model. And part of the exercise that we do is work with occupiers who are coming here to make sure they are informed in their decisions and that they're fully aware of the actual real estate market as it is today.
Do you think more can be done to change that belief that Dubai is still a very expensive place? What can we do?
There's always more that can be done. Dubai is doing a very good job of putting itself out onto the global market, but as it moves from an emerging market to a mature market, that comes with that clarity, transparency, and all of that's going to help with the perception of Dubai to the outside world.
And how do the perceptions of Dubai differ between the Chinese and Indian markets?
There's not too many dissimilarities. The main difference is perhaps the historic trading links. From our report, we have clearly noticed that the link between India and Dubai is a much more established and historic trading route. Hence the title of the report, The Silk Road. It's something that's been there 2,000–3,000 years, whereas China is only just in its infancy of becoming a global and international player. So the link between India and Dubai is something we see continuing, whereas the link between China and Dubai is something that's just starting.
Okay. Another research publication, the Market Beat report for Q3, has also just been released. Mm-hmm. Could you give us a snapshot of the major findings?
Yep, so the Cushman & Wakefield Market Beat is a quarterly publication that we've put out. It looks at the retail, office and hospitality sectors. And generally, across the board, we've seen not too much of a change between Q2 to Q3. This is in some ways due to the summer slowdown, the Ramadan holidays, etc. But looking at particular sectors, for example, the Dubai retail market, we've seen a number of new, the end of the new openings of some of the mega malls. We've had Mirdif opening, the extension of the Mall of Emirates luxury section, but as far as we know, that's the end of that expansion, and it's going to be interesting to see how the retail market carries on in Dubai. There are some retailers who are starting to struggle, and we're seeing an emergence of two tiers from primary to secondary, and the secondary malls are really going to have to start working with consultants to put together plans to make sure they're future-proof.
Is the retail sector saturated now?
In Dubai, luckily, we think that the supply pipeline has stopped at the right point. We've now reached a very stable market. There are 5, 6, 7 mega malls in Dubai that benefit both from local population and from tourism numbers. So we see at the moment the Dubai retail market is being relatively healthy.